So here we are up to the finale of Queen Wu, and episode 8 starts with a flashback to 18 years ago when King Go Namu slit his brother's nose. He spared his brother's life but still needed to send a message to anyone else thinking of committing treason and crossing him. Now the Crown Prince is back, looking to reclaim the throne after joining hands with Balki. At the palace, Mochi refuses to accept his pay and pledges his life to the Queen. She gives him a special pardon and allows him to rejoin the Wang Dang. The team moves forward with their plans to win the war. Paso is wary if they will win because the odds are against them. However, the Queen is determined to prove herself and win the war at all costs. She is prepared to abandon the capital if it means she will save her people. Mughal suggests they quickly try to win the 5 clans. The Queen sends each clan the swords their ancestors sent to pledge their loyalty to King Chu Mo. She asks them to honour their ancestors' pledge and not break the vow. She sends the Chua family a message informing them of their daughter's death at the hands of Balki. This helps her gain their trust and support. She also gets the support of the eastern families led by Seolju. Seolju only takes the Queen's side because she believes she will marry Yun Wu. Based on the evidence, she is most likely the one who was working with Sabi. After learning of Sabi's death, she orders her man to take the body and bury it. She also orders him to kill Sabi's dad. Unfortunately, Balki secures the support of the mounted warriors. He also gets the support of the He family and the Crown Prince. However, most of his subjects flee to the capital to get the Queen's protection. Yonbi chooses to play it safe and wait for the war to start before deciding which side to take. One tribe refuses to take any side to save themselves. The Queen also gets support from the citizens as they willingly prepare for war. Able-bodied men and women use their skills, such as sword fighting and archery, to secure the capital. Gaisu keeps his promise to his beloved brother Namu and protects the country. To do this, he chooses the Queen even though he doesn't necessarily support her level 8 marriage. While he has no desire to covet the crown, he feels Queen Wu is dishonouring his brother's memory by marrying Yong Wu. He begrudgingly agrees to it though, only after the Queen says it was the King's last wish. His support plays a big deal in giving the Queen a better chance to win the war. Noyum goes back to the fortress and captures Gaisu's wife and family. He takes his captives to Balki as an offering and a sign of goodwill. However, Balki goes into a rage after learning they failed to capture the Queen and kills one of the white tigers. It takes everything in Noyum not to attack Balki and kill him at the moment. Ultimately, they join Balki in his war against the Queen. Paso gets information that Songwu may be planning to side with Balki. He arrests the traitor and promises to interrogate him until he reveals the truth. It turns out that the King and the Queen suspected Songwu even before the King's death. They recruited Milwu to keep an eye on Songwu and convince him they were on the same team. The King and Queen were also aware of his betrayal. She asked Milwu to keep a watch on him and knew about his underground revenge room. Initially, the Queen thought Paso killed the King and was relieved that he didn't. She asked him to join her side and work together to bring about a new Goguryeo. He readily agrees and stands by her side as he heads to war. He realises that even as he opposes the war, the Queen will still fight. It was her long-time wish to be a warrior and it is now coming true. In retrospect, the King had once promised to make her wish come true, and sadly it took his death for her to achieve it. Balki and the Crown Prince head to the palace, ready for war. Even though they're teaming up with the Hua family, they still don't trust them. The Crown Prince has been betrayed by the Hua family before and is looking to get revenge after this war. The two princes also get reinforcements from their enemies. Queen Wu finally talks with her dad through all of this and breaks out of the box he has long put her in. She tells him that even though she's a woman, she will fight and protect her people. She is tired of being a chess piece in a male-dominated game, and this is why she chose Yong Wu, as he won't curtail her dreams. The show then ends with Queen Wu joining her soldiers in the war. She uses the bronze sword she had the blacksmith fix, and based on the flashback of the war and way back in the first episode, we can assume that she has won the war, and that is where Queen Wu comes to an agonising end. Ugh, honestly, they better give us season 2 because that cliffhanger ending was pretty disappointing. After waiting for 7 episodes to see the Queen go to war and secure the kingdom in her future, it's cruel to never show us the actual battle. In fact, anyone who watched House of the Dragon, it's quite reminiscent of that last episode where we were teased a big fight to come and then it never actually materialised. Queen Wu has wasted the build up and the momentum it's gained in the past episodes. Where is the gut spilling and the bloody finale we were looking forward to? Given the fact that we actually had some fight scenes in the first episode, it makes sense to kind of sandwich that around a big battle right at the very end of this show, but alas, we haven't actually got that. Nonetheless, the show has still managed to grab our attention. Queen Wu has proven herself to be a formidable woman on the cusp of her freedom. Even with all the odds against her, she chose to fight for her beliefs and protect her people, and that is extremely admirable. Hollywood, take note, once again K-dramas have shown how to write a proper strong female character. We also have a few questions like why the king kept Yeolpas so close even after learning of his betrayal. Who is running the show when it comes to Son Woo? Do Balki and the Crown Prince turn against each other? Which side does Yeonbi choose? Mostly though, we're curious to know if Queen Wu will actually marry Yeon Woo. Ultimately, Queen Wu ends with a decent finale that lacks that cutting edge to make for an unforgettable K-drama. But even so, it's definitely been worth the ride. And of course, do let us know what you thought of the finale and that cliffhanger ending in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.